friends, this is the Miss Abolfi from our Half Acre Homestead, and this is what's going on. Today is Thursday, the 5th of November. Howie's on holidays. That's why he's doing so much. He's on holidays right now because it's hunting season, and he doesn't go back to work until the 16th of November. So we got to keep him busy. He has, two speeds: stop and go. And when he stops, he's like pulling the key out of the ignition. He just kind of crashes on the couch, and that's it. But he has to have stuff to do. He's a busy guy. He just, he likes to be busy. I'm going to answer some questions about the propane in the porch with the kitchen. Having the propane tank in the porch could be a problem because if you notice, most propane tanks are used outside. Okay, we have the hood range, and yes, it is plugged into the wall, and no, it is not on solar. However, behind me in the porch is not all that big, is my battery inverters and my solar inverters. And should the power go out and I need to use that stove, I just run a short extension cord and I will plug that right into the inverters, and Bob's your uncle, that hood range will be powered by solar. It also vents with insulated pipe directly outside. And some people had concerns with having the can or the propane tank in the porch. Normally, you wouldn't do that, okay? But I have precaution procedures that I put in place to make sure that it's going to be operated safely, okay? When I use that stove, I turn on the tank, I turn on my stove, I turn on my hood range. When I'm done cooking, I turn off the hood range. Actually, I'd leave that on till last. I would turn off the stove. Then I would turn off the tank. You close the tank valve. You let the hood range run a little bit longer. You open the valves on your stove to bleed the lines if you want to be extra careful. And then you shut everything off. So you turn on the tank, turn on the stove, turn on the hood range, shut off the stove, shut off the tank, and then shut off the hood range, which vents outside. So, it could be dangerous if you don't follow those procedures. Okay? So that's all good. All right, we're good with that. What else? Ooh, I finished the cookbook. Now, I was kind of upset because I thought it was rather expensive for 107 pages of a cookbook. And the cookbook will be available by the end of the month, or hopefully by the 20th. And there's going to be a contest coming up. And that's all I'm going to tell you. But the winner will get a cookbook, and there will be second and third runner-ups, which will get something else. But I'm not going to tell you about it until I have everything in place. I've ordered several of the cookbooks in paperback. They're a little bit on the pricey side. After all that work, I was really upset. So I've really worked hard. I took some of the pictures out, and I cut my profit margin down to like that, so that because really I just want to share the information. Okay, rest assured, it is as cheap as I can possibly make it, and the ebooks will be even cheaper. Okay, I'd love you all to have paperbacks, and I would love to just spend $1,500 and buy one for everybody, but I just can't do that. It just doesn't work that way. I don't have that kind of money. But there is a contest coming up where you are going to get to choose between different things, and the winner that gets the most choices is going to win that thing and a book. So that's coming up. What else is happening? Again, like I said, Papa is on holidays. My son Briar is home with us for the next month or so until he finds a job and moves out. It was too expensive for him to live in Toronto on a dishwasher salary. He just couldn't find a place to live. And so, yeah, there's going to be some videos coming up where I'm going to be working on some holiday things and some holiday baking things And I'm going to show you how I use my little stove and how it all works and all that stuff. So that's about it. And I really appreciate your patience with me not answering all the comments the last few days. I uploaded those videos in advance so that I could work on the cookbook and get it done. Because when I had the flu for that week 10 days, I got almost nothing done. And that really set me back time-wise. Anyway, this is the Miss Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying, I've left you with a teaser. It's coming up by the 20th. All right? Take care. Bye-bye.